South Bend, Indiana. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Longhorns ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Williams. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. He's got it on the right. Snags it and he's open. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Irish, after the chunk play through the air, back to the line. Play action, C.J. Carr. Pulls it in, it's Graham. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Throwing, Carr. Finds his big tight end. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
On the move. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. Tight end now in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Carr. Escapes the pressure to his right. They get to him, and down he goes, and now it's 4th and a mile. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The coach has to be happy with that.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun, the ground game. There he goes. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense and their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Here's Manning to throw. Got a man, it's Townsend. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. And the defense makes a stop after a minimal gain. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Again, it's Brown. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Manning to throw for it on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away, and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
Running inside, it's Williams. There's some room. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Irish! And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again.
Set to advance on the play.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They'll start on the ground with Brown. At the 35, he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Longhorns will hustle to the line. 1st down, right back to Brown. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking for the end zone. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Has to get there to move the sticks. Oh, he's got some space. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, that is a gutsy play call on that 4th down. I think everybody here in the stadium, including myself, was expecting them to try to throw the football, but they ran it and caught the defense off guard.
And the Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. To the ground, he's got it again. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Under fire. Got his man. Quick step and go. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
The Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Going to the run, it's Smothers. Hard running there. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
That's just a really nice job by the running back making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Longhorns! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Williams. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their 3rd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Red pass, it's complete. Makes the catch and he's free. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Pocket breaking down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
So now it's 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here.
Booster.
Back to throw, it's Carr. He's got his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
How many ways can I get it to my running back who's a baller in space? This is a really good job. Just toss it to him, right? I want to throw it to him. Yeah, I want to run up the middle, but I want to get it to him as many ways as I can. Toss it to him.
Touchdown, Notre Dame! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Manning. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Carr. Escapes the pressure going right. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Fighting Irish call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. 2nd and long coming up. Carr. A shot for the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Fighting Irish!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and we'll see if they're content to run out the clock here in the first half. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset on...
He's going to throw deep right side. Makes a grab for a big play. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Longhorn! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Well, it had to start somewhere for this offense and this quarterback, and they finally find some life here early in the second half. That was a first half to forget, no question about it. And obviously, there's a lot of work still to be done, but it's all about momentum. And getting that touchdown pass, David, that just may spark things for him and this offense.
Well, and obviously building this deficit, they're not going to be able to run the football like they want to. It's going to be on his shoulders. So to watch him come out focused with a plan, the second half adjustments are going to be crucial. But it's going to be on his shoulders, and that's a good start. And they've cut into this lead, but it's going to have to be continue to be through the air with this passing attack.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Might be calling a hot route. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive.
Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Here comes the Texas offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
The short hands, it's Brown. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Longhorns want to move quickly. On third down, here's Brown. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. Third down and inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
They'll move the tight end. On first down, it's Brown again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign. But you got to be able to put those plays back-to-back now. Really nice job early in the drive, coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And at this point of the game, you just can't say enough about how good the defense has been covering this guy. Coming into the game, they knew he was the critical factor for this offense with his skill set, but they have really been able to shut him down. They force another incompletion down the field looking his way. To me, that's one of the biggest reasons why they're winning this game.
I love this by the offensive coordinator because as the game goes along, you see how are they going to line up when we line up in this? What coverage do they like to play? And then you can take advantage. You say, all right, the corner route is open. I'm going to hit it.
Manning with a play fake. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Simon. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Now it's third and goal. Barrels ahead. Touchdown, Texas! And the comeback is on.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback making checks. Here's Carr to throw. He's going for it all. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They go play action with Manning. Gets rid of it. Got a man. At the 35, he's open. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And I absolutely love that play call, man. You've got good field position right now. Take advantage of it. They're aggressive on the first play. Make a big play. This offense now set up in perfect position to get some points to capitalize on their great field position.
Punch it out of the air. Touchdown, Texas! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
That is complimentary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense that just gave you a good stop, they need another one for you.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here come the Irish, back on offense. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. Might be changing the route. Carr from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
You know, that's one as a quarterback.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Tries to get it on the ground. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Running inside, it's Simon. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
Yeah, I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, worked the double teams and get some push.
And the Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throwing, Carr. Shoots it to the left. Caught by Williams on the left. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to throw, it's Carr. Lofts one deep down the right side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that. So
intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
I love the play call in this situation. You need 1 1st down to ice the game, so you're just throwing to the sticks, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. In rhythm, they get it done. They're going to walk out of here with the win, David.
And this used to be a situation where you'd see offenses get very conservative, run the football. We gotta play safe. No. I'm putting the ball in my best player.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Simon. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Now here's Manning. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. 4th down, Manning. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Quarterback empties his backfield. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Makes the grab. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 30. He goes out of bounds at the 7-yard line, but what an opportunity after that pick. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a ranked